A key ruling today in a high-speed chase that ended in a crash, killing a grandmother and her two grandchildren on their way to church. The victim's family sued College Park police for $5 million, claiming the pursuit, it was reckless.
But the Georgia Supreme Court ruling could cap the dollar amount at just a fraction of that. Our Joe Hankey is looking at the factors behind this ruling. He joins us live. Joe?
Well, Sheba, an attorney not associated with this case, tells me this is a landmark ruling in Georgia for families suing police departments and cities following potential cases of negligence or misconduct. If the lawsuit in this case goes in the family's favor, the Georgia Supreme Court ruled they will only be able to receive up to $700,000, even though the city of College Park had a $5 million insurance policy.
Watching them grow, graduating from, different levels of school, college, and future marriage, grandkids, I will never have none of that.
Joy Partridge recently talked with 11 Alive about the pain of losing her only two children, Cameron and Layla, back in 2016, as well as her mother, 75-year-old Dorothy Wright.
That just tops it off.
The trio were heading to church in 2016 when a driver leading College Park police on a high-speed chase crashed into their car and killed them. The driver then ran away. Partridge and her family filed a lawsuit calling it a reckless high-speed pursuit and claiming College Park police officers violated their department's policy for chases. Lower courts ruled if the suit goes in the family's favor, they could receive up to $5 million under College Park's insurance policy. But the state Supreme Court reversed those decisions, ruling in favor of the city's insurance company and found the family can only receive up to $700,000.
It's kind of a landmark case. The Supreme Court has said this should have been always the rules, but historically, lawyers, if there was insurance beyond the $700,000, have been able to get after it. But today they made it clear, unless that extra insurance is specifically for this type of situation, a general liability policy is not going to cover it.
Manny Aurora is an Atlanta area attorney not connected with the lawsuit. He says generally cities and police are protected by sovereign immunity and cannot be sued except in cases of misconduct or negligence. The Supreme Court ruled the family can seek up to $700,000, a cap listed in state law, but the remaining $4.3 million is protected by College Park PD's sovereign immunity.
We used to be able to sue for the entire policy limit, but that's been shut down as of this opinion.
The family's lawsuit remains active in Fulton County Court. It's still unclear if they'll be successful, but this ruling lets them know the maximum judgment they would be eligible to receive. Police in December finally arrested and charged a man in connection with the chase and crash. To read how they identified him as a suspect all these years later, look for that story on 11alive.com.